Hello, it's me, Troubadour, and I'm back again with another video. In today's video, we are trying out the brand new Super Auto Pets update. Literally dropped the day of me recording this. I mean, this video is coming out the next day, so, I'm sure it's all fresh for all of you as well. Not sure if it's out for mobile yet, but it's definitely out already on PC, on Steam, as well as on desktop. There's not very many changes, why I'm not really dedicating a whole video to it, but I am going to be showing off a few of the new changes. Specifically, the main thing I'm wanting to test out is the change to Goblin Shark. Now, Goblin Shark is the one of my favorite videos ever made. Featured Goblin Shark Fosa, this combo right here, where basically I use Fosa to reduce HP of the front units, and then Goblin Shark would swallow them, and then I had Seaweed on the Goblin Shark so they wouldn't get the pet back when it died. Well, they changed Goblin Shark, as you can see there, release it with 1 health on faint. And so I and some other people noticed, hey, what if we have Iguana to snipe that pet when it gets resummoned? And then there you go. You basically reduce the pet's HP, get it swallowed by Goblin Shark, and then when the Goblin Shark dies, the Iguana will kill the resummoned pet. So that's kind of the idea we're going for here. Now, this game right here was still pretty early, so I'm going to be facing some ghost teams. This is more of a proof of concept than like an actual run, because let's face it, ghost teams make bad teams look good. So, but I'll be honest, after playing a lot of this, I don't think this would win if it weren't for the ghost teams. Like, it's a really funny build and a cool idea, but man, it's just not very good. It's like Skunk Dolphin, but like strictly worse, and with 20 extra steps. It's just not worth it. I think a lot of these pets individually can be good. Like obviously Iguana can do some fun stuff, and Fosa does a lot of HP reduction, which is always valuable. Excuse me, when you're in Customs Arena. But yeah, in general, this strategy is just not very good. But hey, we'll get to it whenever we get to it. There's some fun stuff we get into here. Also, a shout out Bugwagon, who had the same idea as me when I was literally playing this team this morning, so that's pretty fun. I wasn't checking if I was buying any new stuff. There's been a few new foods that were added. Some of them are free to play, some of them are not. You can see one of them there, the kiwi fruit. I really like this. It's basically an avocado for rolls. So you buy it and you'll get 2 free rolls the next turn, which is pretty cool. Also, I was experimenting a bit with this nacho along with Bunyip. Bunyip got a change where instead of setting its health, it gains health, but it gains less than it used to. So get Bunyip with a lot of HP, give it nachos, and it's kind of nice in the early turns. I liked it a lot. It's a pretty cool combo, pretty nice in custom, so that was pretty cool. But in the meantime, we are just buying some Fosas. We have Iguana as well if we run into any summoners. It doesn't need to be level 2 on the Iguana, but it's still pretty nice if we run into an actual summon team to be able to kill stuff like Bus from a deer, something you see pretty often in customs. So that's why I went ahead and level 2, plus you get the level up reward on top of that. Now, like I said, this is very early into it. Yo, the Anteater hits, let's go. This is very early into the update being out. That's why we're facing Thunder Kiddo almost every game. And let me say, I've played like 15 games of Super Autopets Standard Customs today. Literally like 90% of my match, or not 90%, like 70% of my matches have been against some Thunder Kiddo team. Shouts out Thunder Kiddo. I know I've seen you around the space before. Oh, here's our first ghost team. So we're definitely gonna beat that. But we'll use the ghost team as an example of how this team works real quick. We'll pause put a pin in what I was just saying. So check it out. We reduce the HP, and then the Goblin Shark swallows a pet. And then when the Goblin Shark dies, also nice snipe on the Beluga there. When the Goblin Shark dies, it releases the pet, and then the Iguana instantly snipes it. Now in this circumstance, it was actually a pretty decent pet with the Beluga Sturgeon. I was just to say, I had a couple runs before this where I lost to some ghost teams, pretty funnily enough. But in general, that's kind of how the combo works. But yeah, like I was saying, Thunder Kiddo, if you're watching, can you take a break? I've played like, I think there's the same, like, okay, there's some people like this, but there's like the same few Thunder Kiddo teams. There's like 4 or 5 different Thunder Kiddo teams I was playing all day. Literally all day. Now, some of it was with this team, but a lot of it I was doing some achievement hunting. So, hey, if you run into my achievement hunting teams, I apologize. I just want to take advantage of the pool being smaller. Not doing the tokens and stuff. No, Thunder Kiddo was going for like Fire Pup and stuff I saw earlier. But we're just going for just general stone. Look at this here. Triple Goblin Shark. If only they had enough pets for me to swallow. We only swallowed 2. But swallowing that kangaroo is really nice. Even with the garlic, we're able to feint it there. But they just have too many stats for me, even with the white okra, so we are going to lose. But yeah, just a fun little experiment we're able to pull off with this version of the update. Gonna bring in the ostrich here, just because we're already gonna be rolling most of the turn. Might as well get some extra HP out of it. So that's why I have Lollipop in the pack. Here's Thunder Kiddo again with another team. Snipes there are pretty cool. Though I think we are going to lose once again because stats are just too big. Also, Minotaur with Cake there. That's a new perk from in the turtle pack, actually. When it in turn, eat 1 slice and gain +2 attack, +2 health until next turn. I bring it up 1 because it's new, but 2, my first few games of the update, it was like right after, it'd been less than an hour since the update came out. I was like, I want to try running Cake on Beluga Whale and then just see what happens, like swallowing random pets. So I was like, you know what? I haven't done Jersey Devil team in a while, so I hopped into Wild Customs, had a Jersey Devil pack with a bunch of summons. And bro, the crazy, okay, here's Thunder Kiddo going for Fire Pump achievement. The crazy, insane, like, Wild Customs people who only play Wild Customs and spam, like, Jersey Devil teams that were better than mine, they were already in full force less than an hour after the update. So yeah, Wild Customs, it is perpetually a sick and twisted place where no sane person to ever go to. So that was pretty fun. You only tried that a few times where I was like, you know what? This is not worth it. So what we faced in the last turn here, we faced someone going for Bonobo achievement. Got a big level up team from Furtog. Playing a lot of their teams today, actually. They've been running a lot of Lucky Cat with Honeydew Melon. We do swallow both Bonobos there. That one lives thanks to the Honeydew Melon, but we're still able to clean it up. And we get the win with the double Goblin Shark with the new patch with the Iguana Synergy. But yeah, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do the generic stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next video. But until then, as always, stay true.